Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, everybody's starting to show up. The late stream on Thursday night is now live. It's good to see y'all over here. I'm going to take and post the link here for everybody to come in and join. So give me 1 second here as that loads up and join. And we will get that done here. So we can get the rest of the crew in the hizzy. There it is in the chat. Jump on that and let's go. Should be there in the chat. I hope you all see that. And we'll get rolling. We got 3 people here. 3. Woo. Making waves. Making waves, kids. 3. Woo. All right, there we go. The message is pinned in the chat. That should work for everybody. And I will be on the lookout for people to come on in here and we'll get going. There we go. The one, the only, the most wicked moose hunter on the face of the planet, let alone Canada. Alex Boo!
Okay.
The moose hunter in the house.
I gotta do the antlers.
Yeah, you do, dude. That's awesome.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna have fun with this. So.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what? I don't work tomorrow. It's all good.
Perfect.
All I have
coming in from Denver, Colorado, the one, the only, Lava Man.
We're either gonna have fun or regrets, one or the other.
Fucking A right.
The Mountain Man.
Next to the live stream, coming in from California, the one, the only, Tito Dirk. Yeah,
What's
to work
up?
on that. I'm totally gonna do the Michael Buffer shit from now on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What, pay your brother a bunch?
Yes. Yes.
Bruce-
Michael Buffer made it, and he is totally paying his brother.
Right. Michael Buffer made it, but his whole let's get ready to rumble, Bruce Buffer is the one that patented it or copyrighted it or whatever.
You're right. You're right. So it was Bruce and then went down to Michael. So you're right. Yeah, dude, it's like $650,000 to say that.
Mm-hmm. And most of that goes to Bruce, not Michael, even though he's the one that made that popular.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking insane, dude.
Yep.
So much money to say one little thing.
We'll do it in Canadian.
Bruce has his own whiskey line
for
now.
19 cents on the dollar, we're good, bro. Hey, I just want to welcome everybody that came over to the little Big League Bourbon late night show.
I thought
Welcome
was
in.
dead.
Oh, Stall's lurking in bed, bro. In bed.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just want to welcome everybody that's here. This is a little chill out. Tito's been on a late night stream with me. Cheat Chaz. Usually it's just chill. We shoot the shit, talk family, talk whatever the hell we're drinking, and we just chill, man. It ain't nothing serious, ain't nothing crazy. It's just laid back good times, man. Good people, good times.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're expecting anything more than that, I'm sorry. ASMRs on another channel. Go check it out.
And check out this little square that's on my head. Where are we here?
Yes, story time. Go check out story time, man. Jump on. Buy a fucking bottle.
I'm trying to.
Lick the like.
Yeah, it's all backwards. Oh, what the hell?
Did you see Alex, the big deck moose hunter's magic? He just made
it disappear.
I was trying to touch it. I was trying to touch
Fancy
it.
pants.
It's just gone.
Mm.
There we go.
Like the ladies in your life? Is that what's?
Oh, naughty!
Come on, man! Come on! It's on the shit.
His lady walked behind him just earlier.
Yeah,
she did.
Mm-hmm.
She did, and he got
Eric's
a high
the one
five.
that always talks about that.
Ben.
Did I hear somebody else come in?
That hurts me.
I heard a Cheech in the background. I don't know if he is or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from Long Island, New York, Tony Two Toes.
Back in the black.
Oh, here we go.
Back in black.
See, he exposed himself earlier. And now he's back in witness protection. He had to go back in. Like he gave too much away about his position. Man, yeah. Now he's got to go back. Yeah, his whole life is uprooted. He's moving across country to an undisclosed location as we speak. Yeah.
He's actually in our basement. Not that we have basements here.
Yeah. Tony.
Yeah, back in black. Sorry, guys.
Back in black, man. Like you went all music on us now. Like back in black.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit AC happening there.
What's going on, fellas?
All right, what are we drinking, y'all?
Good night, Ben. I've got a little Nashville barrel rye going right now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, fancy pants. MGP, what year?
Yep.
Is this
8
7
year.
or 8?
8.
8? Okay, I got a Traverse City 8 year. I can pour. Lava Man, that Rare Breed rye is like chocolate goodness.
It's so good. It's so good. And I waited so long to find it. Like it,
Dude,
it took
the
like 3
Driftless?
months. It was,
The Driftless is more chocolate and same profile.
oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. If I see it all,
That's why
okay, yeah.
That's why I'm such a big fan, and I pushed for it when we were starting this with story time. I'm like, Driftless is the place, man. They're doing something special. And, you know, with the background to it, nobody knows all that stuff with Pickerel and everything else, but like what they've been doing, it's quality, man.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
I'm gonna go for a nice dessert pour right here. Gonna go for a
in from Jacksonville, Florida.
What is that one?
the Barrel PX Sherry test finished.
Oh. Pedro Jimenez Sherry? Nice.
Tony, I'm gonna.
Yo, PX Sherry, like Pedro Jimenez. Lights out.
Tony, one of these days I'll talk to you about that stuff because I've seen everybody talk about that. I would like to get a bottle of that one day.
Oh, it's amazing.
Cheech with the barrage.
What are we drinking? You told me something.
Oh, you were going for the Traverse City 8 year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Cheech, that blue rye, man. I've got I've been sipping on that one. I've not slammed that one because it's so good. It's really good stuff.
Good.
Chris, you were looking for
Traverse City.
Canadian
You're like, heck yeah.
Chris,
I'll
you were looking
pour.
for Canadian Mist. You were looking for Canadian Mist.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, Alex, the last bottle of Canadian Mist I had, I poured down the drain.
Okay, you guys, as a whole,
It got brought over for a party and I dumped it.
Okay, Okay, there's 6 of us in here right now. I joke around.
There's 10.
I joke about Canadian Mist. Never tried it. Is it like what is it? Is it like a rye or is it what the fuck?
Dude, it's a watered down blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just Canadian.
It's watered down blah. Like I
Canadian
tried it,
whiskey
dude.
is not, it's like
I tried it. Like somebody brought a 175 to my house. I tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is it supposed to be? A rye?
I feel like it's supposed to be a cheaper alternative to Crown Royal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, that's what I feel like. Like that's their whole marketing thing. Like, yeah, Canadian Mist. It's like the bottom of the barrel, like when they won't even put Crown in the well, they got Canadian Mist. Like that's what I
Do
see
you
in
like
bars
Crown
and stuff.
Royal,
That's
but hate paying those high prices? Well, we got
Canadian
something for you.
Mist. Yeah,
Tito.
Canadian
That's funny
Mist.
shit.
Yo, what do you got
Yeah.
on the nose,
Like,
man?
yeah.
On the Traverse or the Nashville? Oh wait,
Your Nashville, it's an 8-year MGP. Come on, man.
yeah, they're both 8-year in MGP.
Mm.
Oh wait,
You got a Traverse too?
yeah, but I just realized right now that's the bourbon, not a rye.
Oh shit!
So we'll go with the Nashville.
You're crossing the streams, bro. You're crossing the
I
streams.
know. Is this? I don't know if this is the 95.5, but it definitely smells like it and tastes like it.
Almost all Nashvilles are 95.5.
Okay, then there you go. That's what it smells.
Tony
tastes like.
Tuto said, "F off, everybody left."
Oh.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I don't either. I think he got disconnected.
Yeah.
I think he got found. The witness
Yeah, the
relocation
US
program didn't
US
work.
Marshals-
They
the
found
US
him.
Marshals showed
They
up
found him out.
to transfer his family out. Yeah, they were like, yeah, get your go
Come back
bag.
in.
Yeah,
It's go time. It's go time.
Tony. Yeah, I'm here. Fuck it.
No. They don't find me anywhere.
I wish I had the option of just moving outdoors, but if I stepped outside right now to stream, not only would you
You'd be
not
a
see me,
mosquito.
I'd be eaten alive by bugs.
Oh yeah.
Because we just had 30 days straight of rain.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Every
yeah.
day
Oh,
for
wow.
30 days, we got a deluge. And today
Oh,
was
yeah.
the first day it did not downpour. We had a little rain this morning, just a little tiny bit, but it's the first day it wasn't an absolute downpour. When I said I've been seeing alligators, I've been seeing alligators because the swamp got a lot closer to my house. We're in a slight
Yeah.
flood area. We went from a drought to being flood prone now. It's
Ooh, that's the worst.
a no-win
When-
situation here in Florida.
We got fire warnings up here in Canada.
Yeah, we were in a bad way this spring. I thought we were going to have a fiery summer, but
Yeah.
Mother Nature decided we're going to have a swampy summer instead. So we have 100% humidity, 100-degree weather, and alligators, frogs, lizards, snakes everywhere.
I'm sure we'll get your fires.
and
Tito, you're
bird
gonna
sized
win this battle.
mosquitoes. Like,
Exactly.
like those mosquitoes down there, man. I
No
came out
joke.
here and people were like, "Ooh, the mosquitoes are bad today." I was like, "What mosquitoes?" And like, I was like, "Oh, you mean these gnats? Like these are not like that's not a mosquito.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?" Like, no, those are mosquitoes. I was like,
Go to Florida.
"You don't know what a mosquito
That's
is,
cute.
bro." Yeah, that's
Actually, the
that's-
biggest mosquitoes I ever saw was in Canada.
Oh
So
yeah,
Canadians get some sizable mosquitoes. The thing is, though, their mosquito season's a lot shorter than ours. You know, once it becomes frozen tundra up there, you don't really see mosquitoes. In Florida, we see them all year round.
year round. Yeah,
And
yeah.
in the summer,
we
when we
don't.
get a lot of rainy weather, we get lots of mosquitoes. I mean,
Mhm.
like,
You want to know the backwards side of that is when you see dragonflies come up because they eat mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You'll get thousands of dragonflies.
mhm.
Next
Yeah.
thing you know,
Like
you don't see the thousands of dragonflies. Then all of a sudden, mosquito season comes in. It's like they swarm you like you're like hairs on your arms. Like right now, we're dry. So I was just okay. I was out at a site looking at something. I said this earlier when we're not recorded. In a different town where I was.
Alex, it's not legal in America. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
oh man,
No.
Yeah.
Well, because of my
Yeah.
job, where I was for the last 3 days, was looking at opportunity for the place where I work. And anyhow, I'll say it that way. Anyhow, our environmental manager that was with us said where we are located, like where I am located, we've had 3 millimeters of rain in July. That's it.
That's nothing. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Well, that's how dry we are right now. We've had 3 millimeters of rain so far this month. Like everything is like.
Why do you have to compare that to your penis size?
Oh, I knew it was coming. I was going to say it, Chris. I'm glad you got it.
I would say I'm roughly about the 15 millimeter mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
15 mil.
So you're roughly longer than
Then
the two
the
bullets
belt.
that would hit you from a house.
Yeah.
that's about spark plug diameter. I think that's what.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You can buy,
Blast.
only metric spark plugs.
yeah. You can buy the gap tool and it will work better.
The
than I
gap
would.
tool. That's your new nickname, Alex. I'm putting that on the back of your next shirt. The gap tool.
This-
In England, they call it a spanner. But yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot this wasn't my stream. I'm going to let Chris make the jokes. Go ahead, Chris.
That was fantastic. I love that.
Hey,
Oh
it's all
shit!
good.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that because that was some funny shit. Gee.
Hey, if you can't
I want
laugh-
more comedy in my streams.
If you can't laugh
Well,
at
invite me
yourself,
on more often,
can't
buddy. I'll make
laugh at
jokes
all.
about everybody.
You're always invited.
I
As
know. I just wish I could make them all.
No, you guys. The rule of thumb is if you can't laugh at yourself, you
Like
can't laugh at
Oh, the rule of thumb is a colloquial term that is
All right,
very,
all right.
very disingenuous to women.
Oh yeah. Boondock Saints. If you ain't watched that movie,
Sure, yeah.
Yes,
Been a
Papa
bit.
Man wins.
It's time to watch that again.
no,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's time to watch that again.
You freaking guy.
The rule of thumb was in
Mm.
prison.
And if you guys didn't know, the making of that movie, the director of it was the inspiration for the crazy director guy on Entourage on HBO. Like, because
Oh,
that's
really?
Marky Mark. Yeah, Marky Mark knew the guy that was making the movie back in Boston back in the day, and then like that. Yeah, his crazy director friend was modeled after like the guy Troy, whatever his name is, that made Boondock Saints. Like that was his inspiration for his crazy director friend that was just wild as hell. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that. Thanks, man. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and then they all
fucking
ran into Ari, aka I own UFC.
Oh, wait, Chris, is this recorded?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. This is live. This is
We're on the
going
internet.
on air.
Bro. Yeah, we're fully
great.
broadcast. Yeah.
YouTubes.
Anybody can see this. Did you
Trying
get
to get
those
that-
from Marty?
Trying to get that sponsorship.
Marty sent those from Shane's house.
Are those the ones that he took from
He
Shane?
brought his shipping supplies with him. I can't say anything. I wasn't at
Hey
Shane's house
Tito,
when
I don't know
Marty
if you
was
saw
there.
my comment. 2 drops of water, bro.
Fuck Glenn down.
Oh
Sorry.
shit!
You spooked him by saying his name.
It doesn't sound like it broke. That's it doesn't sound like
Tito.
it broke.
One down. One down.
Like a fucking
Let
earthquake
down.
or something just hit.
Mhm.
Tito,
Sorry,
do you just
what's
do you
up,
just
Chris?
run to your whiskey when there's an earthquake
I-
just to make sure it's
I
okay?
said 2 drops of water.
He felt like Tito Jackson missing his mark.
Ow.
Joe Jackson was out there like, what? What?
Tito,
What you-
get me a tissue.
How's my eyedropper?
I do worry about Tito's whiskey though, because I hear there's earthquakes in California. Like I have friends out there like, oh, we had a 5.5 today. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Tito's whiskey's okay.
Yeah.
The whiskey's fine. I'll sit here and catch every bottle of it.
I bet you will, but make sure you're running at least some surveillance footage of that. I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
That would
Tito.
be the greatest footage.
Yeah.
There you
He's out
go.
there-
There's
he's-
a new.
No, it makes me cry.
No, he's up there. He's up there with a roll of duct tape. Like, no. Just trying to tape him to the wall. Like, no.
Hey,
Two
listen
drops?
up.
Tito's new channel, The Whiskey Juggler. Tito, you can juggle, right? I
Hey,
just
in
made
an
that up.
emergency, I'll
If you have
juggle.
to,
If it's
yeah,
the
of
same
course.
whiskey, I will juggle.
Mike Stahl's in the chat.
I know.
What? What is Mike
Yeah,
Stahl doing?
he's talking copyright.
Have y'all seen old girl Naila avant-garde who won the spelling bee, the national spelling bee, first black girl to win spelling bee.
Dude,
but she also has world records
basketball
for
player, too.
for ball juggling, for basketball bounce juggling and stuff. She got like 6
really?
balls. She's on a unicycle with like 3 basketballs, keeping them all in there. Like, that girl is
I ride a unicycle.
My daughter knew her
Yeah.
from basketball
Of course you did,
videos, and then she was like, "Did that girl win spelling bee?"
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have a
And then we
unicycle
found
right
it, and we're
over
like,
there.
"Holy shit, yeah,
Mhm.
Don't ride it anymore.
dude!" Her basketball videos for her age.
So crazy. Yeah. She has like 5 different Guinness World Records for like the number of like balls like juggle bounced at the same time,
Wow.
carried at the same time. Like she drains threes like Kobe, bro. Like she is nuts. Like that girl is next level.
Oh,
for
Kobe.
sure.
Oh, poor Kobe. Hey, Jim Morris said that Tito is a member of the damn Karamazov brothers. Very few people know who that is, Jim.
Is it Karamazov or is it Karamazov?
It's Karamazov.
No idea what's going on, Jim.
Yes, exactly. I'm telling everybody that Tito can juggle. I have no proof of this whatsoever.
I can do
Real
But
the
Tito's
juggling?
now known for his
Yeah.
juggling. Everybody's
I
heard
am.
it far and wide.
And I will do it at some point on stream, but
Yeah.
everything will crash down.
I can do
That's-
3
that's just
balls.
part of the
I
act,
can do,
buddy.
I can do 3 balls simply. That's like the first level of juggling. I've
Yeah.
done that. I can do that. Nothing complicated. Nothing you would be interested in seeing.
Yeah.
But I can do the
And
3
you know what?
balls and not drop them
That's
constantly.
actually impressive.
The balls that you put inside your bottles. Just take like 3
Oh,
of those.
marbles. Marble juggler.
The marble juggling.
That's funny.
Hey! I never told none of y'all I had a third one. What are you talking about?
You're the one that said 3, buddy. I happen to know people who can juggle. I know people that can juggle fire and chainsaws and shit like that. Why?
Yeah,
Just the people you meet being a musician. You
Yeah,
meet,
no doubt.
You meet
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the characters.
Yeah,
Been to a Burning Man event as well. So have I.
Mhm.
No, I've never been to Burning Man. I'd like to go though.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I just hear there's a lot of stinky people there, and I like people who smell good.
like the thing. Yeah, the thing about Burning Man is that you have to find the part of Burning Man you want to go to,
Right.
Because it's such a huge thing. Yeah, you can run into whatever, but if you know, like, oh, I'm going with this group in this kind of
Yeah.
area and that kind of thing, like
Yeah.
you can make it work. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I'd
there's
like
a lot
that.
of weird shit.
I'd like to
The best
go.
Hey,
part about
Cheech,
Burning Man
Cheech.
is that they do a lot of.
We should talk about that for a music / art type space.
Okay, I got you.
I'd be down to go.
Well, are
An
you going to be on
RV
my?
and we'd be
Are you
good.
going to be on my? I'm going to have a private stream next week. It's not a live stream. It won't be broadcast, but I'm going to have some other channels on together, and we're going to be discussing things. So we can
Yeah.
certainly bring up that kind of thing and
Let's
in
do
the
that.
round table, as I'm calling it.
Mhm.
There will
Yeah.
be no tables unless you bring your own.
Oh yeah, like Kim was talking about that with the tech stuff and everything. Like, count me in on that. Like, I would love to help people with the tech side
Okay,
of things. Like,
yeah.
there's so many people. I'm like, I'm
I'm trying to keep it
yeah.
fairly small.
Needs all the help.
Obviously, I max out at 10 people on my StreamYard anyway, but I'm trying to keep it small, maybe even less than that, 6 or 8 people total, at least for the first one. And then if it goes as well as I hope it does, we're going to do more of those, maybe monthly even. I'd like to do it monthly. Just keep everybody on track and working towards, making their whole situation better. Their channel better,
Yeah, I'm trying to reach out to
subscriber
people.
base
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like your audio, like, oh, I can help you. Like, give me like 15 minutes. I can be like, yo, like,
Yeah.
I will improve your stuff like so much. Like, come on, like, yeah, just hit me up. Like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
for
this
that, for
week
sure.
has been more like focused on audio for me. I'm like, I'm not 100% pleased with my video, but it's serviceable. I've got decent lighting, and that helps.
You're in the top 90% right now. I can tell you just from seeing the stream.
But I've hated
yeah.
my audio.
Your audio is much better.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
great.
worked
It's
with
been
Ken-
great today. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked with Ken on it during his stream. I'd say yesterday, but it's actually the day before yesterday now. But
or tomorrow for him.
tomorrow, something like that. Next Thursday. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was on his stream for like 2 hours, and that's all I did the whole time was try to better my audio situation. So
Yeah.
I hear it's better.
Is my video better?
It has been. Yeah, it has been a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get different lighting? Was my
Yeah, it was
question.
the lighting.
Get different internet.
Chris, did you change cameras or lighting? Because it looks like a lighting change too.
Lighting.
Yeah, lighting has
yeah.
made all the difference in the world.
Like, dude,
That is
I
so
ripped
key.
apart,
Yeah.
guys, I ripped apart the set. I've done so much in the last week. You don't want to know.
Fair enough.
But we do, so we can improve.
Another exciting story from Chris Luddick.
Well, the seating down here is a lot better.
Yeah, you look comfy, bro.
Well, I got this seat. There's another one facing me and a love seat that looks that way too.
Yeah, you definitely do still have some blurring going on when you're moving your hands around.
Well, I upped it to 60 frames a second, but evidently that's not working.
Yeah, it depends on your camera and the resolution you're trying to go for and all that. Like, yeah.
Well, I have a Canon. I have a Canon R, and I tried 60 frames this week. We've been at 29. Guys have been saying 29 wasn't good, so I went to 60. So
It looks way better.
I'm up for trying. I just want to know. I need your feedback though.
What resolution are you shooting at, Chris?
No, that's the thing. Yeah, there's the frame rate plus the
Because I
resolution
dropped my
like that,
resolution
so,
and
yeah,
upped my
yeah.
frame rate, and things got so much
Well,
better.
I also have to add too, what's your upload speed and what service provider do you have?
Right now I just checked. I'm at 480 download.
Upload.
Upload is what you want.
Hold on.
Yeah. Because the upload speed is what's really going to affect your video. Now,
What the hell is this called? I can't remember.
And are you on Wi-Fi or are you hardwired?
I'm on Wi-Fi right now. I could be hardwired, but I'm pulling 480 on Wi-Fi.
down. That's down.
The download, but the upload is what matters. Yeah.
I know.
So I know my company that I work for just kind of downgraded most of speeds to 5 meg upload.
Oh, I know exactly. Who you work for, Tony. And now I know who you work for.
You do.
I heard that.
I know who you work for.
To come in line with industry and like, you had no. They were like, there's no congestion. There's no nothing. We're just doing it. It's like, really?
We're just
Save that bandwidth.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna suck too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, I work for their network operations center, so I hear all this shit before it comes out. It just got
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted to fuck us for download speed. Now you want to fuck us for upload.
Yeah, man.
Upload always sucked.
I've been trying to help HBR actually with his speeds all around because he's got some nasty packages.
The worst internet ever.
Oh,
well, it's my company, so it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst. It's the worst internet ever. At least for HBR. It is.
Suck.
Oh, West Texas said like nobody cares. Like they're like it's good enough. Yeah, whatever.
So I push on the director. I push on the VP. I'm on the senior VP right now to try to get his fucking service up.
Yeah, I mean, he could be a good proponent of your company if you could get him up and running. Sing your praises.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they don't care that their company's being dogged out on international
so
streams.
Fucking hard the past 3 months. 3
What
months.
should our upload speed be?
Well, it depends what your contract.
Ideally symmetric. Like, but there's been such a bias in America toward like super high download speeds and no upload speeds. But technologically speaking, once you get to a certain level, it should be symmetric. It should be both ways. There's no reason.
I
didn't know what number.
I wish it was. My download is 442.06. My upload is 17.04.
You got me being close.
Oh my god!
No. 17 meg though is not horrible. You should be streaming.
Usually,
streaming 4K at 17 meg.
Before I upgraded, I was at 5 for upload.
Yeah, no, that's still normal for 1080p. You can still stream 1080p at 5.
Yeah, but I'm like that. That's how they want to frame the conversation in terms of the capabilities, not versus what's technically possible. That's what's messing with me. Is like, no, you could easily do 10 times that and not like suffer any consequences at all. You should just do that because I'm at 600 down and like 300 up. Like,
well, when you only connect to
300 up, fuck you. I wish I could get that.
When you only connect to 4 upstreams,
I'm at 11 up.
28 downstreams. That's the problem right there. But Tito, what kind of service do you have?
Spectrum.
Oh man,
Dial up.
You're fucked. Sorry, dude.
Oh yeah, Spectrum's like besides Frontier, Spectrum's like the next worst like internet provider in the country. I think right now, like it's
I don't
really
think there's
bad.
any other
That's who I
option.
have
here.
too.
Can't even try to help you. Sorry, dude.
Oh,
Is there any other options here?
So,
No, like, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. Like our politicians sold us out to me, like to like monopoly broadband providers. So you get the one via the phone line and the one via the cable line, and that's all you get. And yeah,
it
like
should be a service. It should be a monitored service, just like your electric, just like your gas, just like your sewer.
it should be treated as a utility for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Internet
what are we
is a
drinking
utility.
now? Okay,
Internet is a utility.
Homer IT. Drink now. Drink now.
We've been drinking. Like I mean, you can't work in IT and not drink. Come, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
No shit. What's the drink?
Man, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I just killed off my Barai. Not the whole bottle, but the pour that I had.
I'm gonna rare breed rye.
Man, High West makes some delicious drinks.
High West is phenomenal, and y'all hate on it. It's not high enough proof.
You know what? If it's low proof and it's got so much flavor, like the Borai or the Midwinter Next Stram, I don't care that it's not a high proof. It's got that much flavor.
Right, but most people won't try it because it's not high enough proof.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a proof whore. I'll admit it, but I pass on stuff because it's not high enough proof.
Nothing under 200 proof.
But if I had a taste of it somewhere
So
else,
what
that
are
I
we
know it
drinking
tastes
now?
good, I'll still buy it.
I got
Tito, did you try 2 drips in that drink? Did you try 2 drips in that rye?
I put 2 drops of water in it.
How was it?
It got spicier. Not hotter, spicier. Which I'll
Mine
equate
didn't
to
get
a
hotter, but it got more full flavored, yes.
Yeah, no, the spices totally came out more. I liked it.
I liked it that way
Definitely liked it.
too. Boom!
That's one I would like to
Tito
do.
Dirt Fest. Fuck yeah. Oh, who left? Who got pissed off now?
Tones is in the dark.
Yeah.
You
He might
lost.
have let out
Alex.
his meat sweater.
I think Tony just got up, and we're seeing his background.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
Tony's showing us his meat sweater.
You just see my living room, guys. All good.
Yeah, there he is. He's back.
Very directional lighting.
Back again.
How do you do lighting like that, Tony?
Have your monitor in front of your couch and just have that project onto
That's it,
everything
right there.
Oh, so your monitor is the only lighting?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the
Nobody
warming
go
glow of his monitor's warming glow.
Yeah.
That is my TV that you're on. Oh, and you got the
Cheech,
rest-
what are we drinking?
I don't know. I need something. I have no idea.
Fucking A right you do.
Oh, I have no idea.
You want to go big or you want to go solid?
I don't care.
Because for me,
Let's
I'm
fucking
thinking,
go.
Here,
I'm
let me
thinking,
spread this out a little bit so we can see some other stuff.
There's 5 of us on stream and 7 in chat. So like, come on.
Mhm.
So we're all
I'm
just
thinking-
hanging out.
Yeah, I'm thinking about pulling out just some like
Hey, Chris, solo
maybe some
my
regular
screen
mixers.
so we could take a look.
St. Cloud, Chris.
Pour some of that
St. Cloud?
stack. Or one of your favorite stacks.
Ooh, I'll pour,
I got
I'll,
rid of my
I'll pour
PCF.
stag. That's a good call. I haven't had a stag in a little bit. I'll pour a stag.
Are we doing stag?
Unfortunately, I finished off my 12. That was a sad. That's I haven't had
Stag it
any
up.
since I
Bag
finished
it
it
up.
off.
Bag it up.
All right, let me get something. I got maybe a 13.
God damn it, I need more stag. That's not 15.
What's he grabbing?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Lava Man, it's just you and me, buddy.
Hey, we like I carry this shit some of the time anyway. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, you do. Even without speaking, you carry this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you go with Chris?
Stag. Y'all said stag.
People said
Yeah.
stag. What batch is that?
15.
I don't got 15.
I haven't gotten 15 yet. And I heard
Cheech, what
16's
batch do you
out.
have? Hopefully that's one I have.
This is 13.
13.
13, batch 13. I'm sure you have this batch 13. I have not seen 15, and I heard 16's out now, so I'm really upset. I didn't, not good.
I never saw 15.
Coming.
Me either.
Not out.
Cheech, we're gonna have to get in on the Asthma Bourbon podcast, just the vocal only version, where we just like speaking into these microphones and just.
I've thought about doing just a podcast about alcohol. Where I don't have to, get pretty. Put pants on. I don't have pants on now anyway.
But at the same time, we're pretty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, I saw your doppelganger today at the Home Depot. I had to go in and price out some stuff for a job, and this guy had exactly your beard and exactly your haircut. His name was Gene. Gene was pretty cool. We got to talking about beard oils and shit like that while I was there checking out some stuff.
Cheech, I have a question for you. How much dye do you use in your beard to get rid of all the gray?
A box a week. I wouldn't dye it if I wasn't on stage. I don't care that I have gray hair, but when you're on stage and you don't have definition in your facial hair, you just get washed out. So it just looks like it actually makes me look like I got a much chubbier face when I have my gray beard. But I won't clean shave because if I clean shave, I look like a baby.
Sure.
Well, yeah,
a big baby.
Yeah. For me, like the bald hair and the clean shave, like you got to have one or the other. Yeah, you can't do both. It looks a little weird. You got to have at least a little something. Yep. Yeah, at least a little something on the face because for some kind of contrast. Because guys that are like they look like thumbs. Like they look like like they're just like
That's exactly it. They do look like thumbs. That's awesome.
Stag Junior versus Russell Storpick.
Ooh, that's a nice. Yeah, yep.
That store pick, that Russell's going to win every day.
Look at that Stag Junior right there, 13. Look at that color, batch 13.
So that's a Russell store pick, or that's the Stag?
That's the
Cheech's Stag.
That's Stag.
Okay. That's the winner.
That's a Russell.
That's the
Russell.
winner. Okay. Got it.
And that's Russell's 13.
No.
Oh.
That's Russell's store pick.
Russell's 13's not open till next Wednesday.
Are you opening it out on a stream?
No, him and the wife.
Whoever's online will open it.
Oh, I got you. Sorry.
I've got a lot of great offers for it. Don't get me wrong. Tons of them.
I'm sure you did.
Nothing that I want more though.
All right,
If that makes sense.
so for the guys here on stream, I just picked up a Elijah Craig toasted barrel for $70.
Yeah, great price.
It's a backup bottle for me. If anyone wants, it's yours at price.
Oh, I'm
I'd be
good.
down to work-
We still have them on the shelves.
I'd be down to work out a trade. I haven't actually gotten one of those. I have a few things. I don't know what. I don't know. What I might have that you might want, but I'd be down to like either pay or work out a trade for that. I just haven't tried it yet. I'd love to try it because I love all the ECBPs. Like the B520 is one of my favorites, and I heard that toasted barrel is like amazing.
Email.
I threw my email in chat, Loveman.
Yeah.
In the private chat. So yeah, hit me up. Let me know if you want. I already have a box because I thought Marty was gonna get it, but he's a little iffy on
everything.
Yeah.
It's like
No. Like so. Just to be clear, Marty's not iffy. He's in the moment, and I feel like it's a little bit of a different thing. Like he's genuine in his desires, just not in the ability of him to execute. Which I feel like that's a different thing. There's people that are like, oh, I got whatever and I can do whatever, and it's like, no, he's not like that. He's like he genuinely wants to do that. And I feel like that's a distinct thing that needs to be recognized.
I give Marty a lot of shit, but I love that guy. I give Marty so much shit, but I love that guy.
No, he really is a great guy.
He is. He's awesome.
Comes down to it, it's just when it comes down to pulling the trigger.
Hey Tony, I think I finally accepted your friend request on Facebook from like 3 months ago.
Yeah, you did. actually, because now you know who I am. So.
No, I knew who you were. I just when I get on Facebook, I'm like on Facebook and then I'm right off of it. I'm never on Facebook for more than a moment. Like unless I'm posting something that if I'm on Facebook, it's mostly like, oh, I better clear these 963 notifications. You know, I go and just clear all, and that's it, and then I'm off.
I'm that guy that gets the notification and has to check it at the moment.
See, I can't do that. I just don't want to participate in their platform.
Oh man,
for the most part.
But
bro,
so I went on today.
I have a Twitter I don't use, and and I'm on like YouTube with you guys, but like I don't like you won't find me on social media. Like I not only did I like stop using Facebook, I went back and used a tool to delete everything I ever posted to Facebook.
Yeah,
like and Instagram's gotten the same way. Like so, my thing about social media is like, okay, I use it to find out what are my friends doing right now. And that is antithetical to the entire business prospect of any social media site. Their whole thing is keep you on the site. And so they do everything they can to obfuscate what's going on in the moment. They don't want that linear timeline. Like it's like they just want to get you sucked in to random nonsense all the time. And I'm like, if I can't find out what my friends are doing right now at 6 o'clock on Friday night tonight, I have no use for your platform. None.
No, I'm with you on that one. For sure.
I'm the motherfucker.
For sure, but I'm still on it fairly frequently. Not because I see the shit that's coming in, like all the posts of different groups and whatnot, but I see my family posting pictures and I see them updating their statuses, see them like just talking bullshit, and that's what I'm on there for, is to engage in my family that's spread across the country. So that's what
time out.
I mean, it's definitely good for that kind of thing.
If
you can avoid all the other pitfalls, it's good for
Stag 15, Russell Storpick, Driftless Glenn.
Yeah. So I think that the biggest dichotomy there is that like, okay, what people go there for is to like act like it's like instantaneous knowledge, but it's not. Like, and it's fine for like it to be a photo book, you know, like in retrospect, to find out what's going on with your friends and family in the like, you know, but they act like, oh, if you're not on here right now, you have no idea what's going on. But they're not going to show you what's going on right now. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to trick you, like, oh, you have to be on here right now, even though the stuff you care about it doesn't matter that it happened right now. The real stuff you care about, you can find it a day later, and it's great. Yeah.
You and I both being in the know, like being in that whole industry, you learn to filter out that bullshit and just swipe it away. Just swipe it away. And you see a lot of people that don't swipe it away, and they
literally don't have the capability. Yeah, like I mean, it's like we're in the top 10% or maybe 5% of like users of these sites, and we know what the deal is. We know exactly how we're engaging with it. But the rest of everybody else, they're getting caught up in it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Big League, what were you saying? I'm sorry, Chris. Love it.
I'm doing Stag 15, Russell Storpick, and Driftless Glenn Storpick 125 proof.
Nice.
That's okay. So you're doing 3 back-to-back rating.
Yep.
With y'all Stag Junior and whatnot, the best I got is some little E.H. Taylor small batch. That's all I can do.
Hey, that's not bad stuff.
Good shit.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got a bottle the other day for
you can see there's some up there.
Yeah, I got a bottle the other day for 55. I was like, oh, I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, regular 94 proof, 55?
No, it's a bottle and bond. It's 100. Yeah,
100.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, like I mean, I've had Stag Junior. Like I have a bar that my friends own that I can go to and like get Stag Junior at cost. Like if I want to sip it, you know. And so but I like as far as like owning bottles, like that's not a I mean in Denver, like we can get a lot of stuff that's like kind of widely released. But any of that like super tater stuff, like man, like it's immediately secondary prices. Like it's like I got a store I can go probably get a bottle of Stag Junior right now, but the dude wants $250.
Oh fuck that noise!
Right? but it's not a that's not a $250 bottle.
Dude, Chicago, which is overpriced. Chicago, which is overpriced. Stag Junior, $150.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It's 150 around me.
No
so that's
way.
why I don't have a
No
50.
way at that price.
Yeah,
Sad
no,
Junior,
absolutely.
75.90 tops.
Well,
And that's
I can still,
I
I
agree.
can still
Anthony,
get
let's
my
talk.
guys in at 80 to 90, like Tony said.
Yeah, yeah.
75
I'll pay that. I'll pay that.
Anything
I
over
don't care.
90, and there's something else to pour.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
Yeah. We're very much at that point where it's like, what's the value proposition? Like, is it better than this $60 bottle I paid for like last week? They're kind of on par, and you want 200, 250 for something that I'm paying like that's on par with something I'm paying 60 to 80 for. Like I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm
Dre
getting that,
set
yeah.
us straight, I think. Maybe not.
What'd you say?
I said Cheech looked like he was ready to set us straight, and then
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no, no.
I'm
He's-
doing
he-
other things as
He's
well.
he's booking gigs right now. He's booking gigs. He's on business right now. That's what he's doing.
Actually, I'm trying to book a villa in Jamaica right now.
Hey-oh. Yeah. Hey, that's business. That's just a different kind of
Do
business.
you guys want to see the pool?
yes,
Actually, yes.
All right, hold on.
That's freaking awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
No, that's
Sorry.
you.
Yeah, that's just you.
sorry, that's just me. It was the picture right next to it, though.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
nice.
In your own villa.
Mhm.
Oh, that is sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. Like
Walk
so.
right down.
Yeah.
Walk right down to the beach. Oh,
There's about a 60-foot cliff down to the beach. It looks like you could just walk right out to it, but you got quite a bit of work to do to get down there.
No, you just got to jump
Rock
far enough
climbing,
out.
rappel.
When you dive, you just got to jump.
no,
Oddly
no,
enough-
no.
Oddly enough, the area of Jamaica this is known for its cliff diving. It's Negril,
Mhm,
Jamaica.
mhm, Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not booking that right now. I'm thinking about booking that though.
Mhm, mhm.
I probably shouldn't make that decision while I've had as many drinks as I've had. I probably should probably wait.
That's
You should also-
yeah. That's,
But what I'm doing is I'm opening tabs of possibilities, and I'm leaving those tabs alone.
mhm. That's an add to cart situation, not a.
Well,
not a complete
yeah,
order.
exactly. So
Yeah,
while
you gotta
while I'm thinking,
leave it in the cart for a couple days.
yeah,
see about it,
well,
yeah.
while I'm thinking about it, and while I'm inspired to do such things, I will. But I'm always one of those that do not pull the trigger under any circumstance until I'm ready to pull the trigger. So.
Oh, I need to learn from you, dude.
That,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
need
that's
to learn from you. I
That's-
booked.
that-
I
that-
booked
that's
quite
why-
too
that's
many
why he-
rooms.
that is why Cheech has survived 35 years in the music industry.
Yeah,
Because if he was just willing to pull the trigger anytime,
yeah.
you would have died in the 90s from
Let
a
me tell
drug
you,
overdose. Like, yeah, you would have been.
I'm
in
not
that,
saying
yeah.
there's a $50,000 worth of musical gear just outside of the camera range, but
But
Tony-
he is saying that.
Tony, there are some
Right.
things that I have impulse control problems with, where I do just make purchases. Musical
Should we go
instruments.
back
are
to
one of
the front or from the back
Yeah.
to the front?
Yeah. It's
If you
not,
went
it's not
one
even
way,
about.
go the other way.
Yeah, it's not even about being impulsive. It's about can you maintain that impulsivity
them. Yeah,
in a certain
And that's
context
the trick.
that,
There's-
like, that
yeah.
returns value
Chris
to you in
looks lost
some
in
way, shape, or
thought.
form. You're gonna make mistakes, but if you if you know the space and you know what you're buying that's even frivolous, you can still get
All
rid
right,
of
which
that.
way
in
for
some
the
way,
blind?
shape, or
Shit,
form.
fuck.
Yeah.
Go the
it's-
opposite way this time.
yeah. It's always opposite the second time through. So-
I wanted to ask because I had people tell me I was stupid for doing that.
No,
yesterday.
Chris. So next week when we have my round table, that's going to be one of the things I'd like to establish some sort of like standards. Like we should, as a community, decide that blinds happen a certain way. We have scoring standards, that kind of thing. So we kind of bring some consistency amongst all the channels. So we have a lot of the same people who are in chat a lot of times, and
Sure.
one person's top whiskey is not another person's top whiskey, but we need to know why that is. We need to know how it scores for each individual. And I think we can maybe put in place some sort of like, maybe it's a 5-point checklist on everything you taste.
Yeah, yeah.
Color, texture,
Yeah,
mouthfeel.
yeah.
If we can
No,
get
no.
that in place and we all start using it, then all of a sudden our reviews matter not only that much more to ourselves, not only that much more to the channels, but that much more to the people in the chat and the people watching the videos. Kind of get an
The
idea that
community.
certain
Yeah.
group of
Community.
people
Because this
are
is for the
scoring things the
community,
same
not
way
for us.
or the same criteria at least.
I
Right.
love.
Right.
Yeah.
And I built a sheet for that I'm all for putting out for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That has all that you can print off and have to a sheet, and it's fucking beautiful.
I have I have the real idea of this. I always go like meta, like next level, like when I think about ideas and stuff. Like my thing is so the reason that people's you can't have a simple numerical scale, right? Because there is a time element to the tasting of bourbons and whiskeys, right?
Yeah.
And so you need to know oh, it's leathery up front but not in the back. It's and we don't have that time variant. You can't do that with a numerical score, right? What you need is a graphic visualization of your tasting experience for that bourbon. I know that the idea is sound. I know how to do the back end of that. I just don't know how to do the front end web based version, where people can draw at this moment I felt this and that and do it across multiple different dimensions. So here I got oak from these points and this graph. Yeah,
let's get on a call, me and you.
Yeah,
and let's
we need to do it.
work
Yeah,
that out graphically.
Yeah.
A scorecard. We just need a
All right,
scorecard.
nothing. You guys also need to take into account how long the glasses stayed for, how long the bottles have been open for. The oxygen makes a lot of difference.
Oh yeah. But you're talking about next level refinement. I'm talking about how do we
standards that have to be met.
But if it's standard across
part of
everybody,
the
it's going to have to be kept
considered
simple.
community rating.
No, but yeah, the thing is,
for outliers.
No, absolutely. The standard is not what it is. The standard is how do we characterize it. You establish a standard of how you communicate about the idea.
Chris, solo that screen right there, buddy.
What we're talking about.
Which one? Oh, that. Oh yeah.
Cheech. Solo Cheech.
This might be my
drink
yes.
there?
This might be my yes right here.
Yeah.
Can we go drink there and have a hell yes?
So is that the next the bourbon?
That's the next villa I come across here.
Oh.
Is that the next Schleimer?
Husbands and wives Schleimer?
Tito, I'm glad you said that. Unsolo me because I want to talk to Tito. There's Tito.
Right here.
I'm going to let you guys know that I'm trying to put together a little something for the end of February, early March of 2022, a Florida get-together. When it's all frozen tundra and you guys are tired of the snow and shit like that, come on down to Florida. It's possibly going to be two different distillery tours.
Can we have it over the 19th?
What's that?
Can we have it over February 19th?
Maybe. That's possible.
It's my birthday, so
well, that's possible. If not, it might be soon thereafter. We'll still be celebrating.
No,
but
no.
But if we can do it on your birthday, we'll talk, buddy. It's still up in the air. I'm trying to organize a few things, but it's going to be. I won't say it'll be an all-inclusive type of trip, but it might be fairly close to an all-inclusive type of trip, and that inclusiveness even includes. You like that? Seeing my band perform live. Right?
Oh, yeah.
As either the first night or the last night. So we haven't decided which one that'll be, but stay tuned.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited.
I'm pretty excited about that. That's pretty awesome.
It's going to be pretty awesome. And like I said, 2 different distillery tours. And maybe a third. Chris, you all right, buddy?
Wow.
Got that Stag Junior.
Yeah. Hey, Chicho, those are amateur numbers. You gotta get those numbers up. If you come out to Denver, you gotta have at least a dozen distillery tours. You know what I'm saying?
I could do that. I could have more, but
I'm just fucking with you.
Well, the idea is that it's going to be a more of an itinerary based kind of trip. Like there's going to be different steps along the way, like full experiences for the group and then individuals as well. But mostly, you kind of come to the party, and the party is already, we had a good time when we went to Shane's. I had a good time when I went to Kentucky with HBR, but those were like one-off type things. I'm talking about something that unfolds over the course of days. You know, there's a definite beginning, middle, and end to it, and each part of that's a different kind of experience. Something that's not just fun, but kind of enriching and fulfilling. Something where it does build those memories and all that kind of stuff, and the stories.
Right. Cheech, quick
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Do you have a Patreon?
I do.
I feel like this should be something that is bought as a ticket.
It is going to be a ticketed event.
Yes, for
And
sure.
that ticket will have actually 3 different levels, depending on your inclusiveness. It could even include travel and lodging within those ticket prices. So depending on what level you want to participate in. So that's already in the works, Tony. I'm glad you mentioned it. And it will, part of it will be a Patreon thing first. But for the most part, it's going to be more community based. I want people, even if they aren't able to contribute to Patreon, to still have the option of participating in one level or another. So, but I'm talking even like not only will you be going to distilleries of my choice and having experiences within those, but also restaurant experiences, cultural experiences, all of that stuff all rolled into the same weekend. And obviously based around not so much the whiskey itself, but the camaraderie of whiskey, the camaraderie of a group getting together with a common, common base. I like to think of that, our enthusiasm for spirits and whiskey in particular.
Yeah, and
there's enough of a base to bring us together.
Yeah, and there's been like hardcore whiskey events here in Denver, whatever, and like food was an afterthought. And you're like,
food's never an afterthought for me.
Not me either. That's I'm like, no, that's
super important to the enjoyment of life.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because like, I mean, especially like, okay, so we got all these like bourbon brands coming into this warehouse and whatever, and we just got whatever the like cheapest food trucks were that could line up outside, and you're like, none of this matches up with any of what we're drinking. Like, there's no pairings. There's nothing like nothing makes sense. Like, it's just we'll give you French fries so you don't puke. While you're drinking our whiskey,
I got
like
you.
no consideration. Like, it has to be the whole full 360 experience. It has to be, and like a full.
So you're kind of catching on where I'm coming from then.
100%.
So,
100%.
And the other thing is I'm not looking at this. I'm a show promoter. I managed bands for 11 years. I was a big promoter in the state of Florida. I'm looking at this as a zero-sum game for me. I want to make exactly $0 at the end of it. But I want everybody to think the value for what they got was way more than they spent. And because I have enough people that I know and connections that I have, I'll be able to provide that. And people will probably be, I'm hoping to wow people for what they put into it. When they leave, they're going to go, why isn't every event like this? Or why isn't, why do I feel like I'm getting ripped off when I go to this event, but when I go to this event, I don't feel ripped off. As a matter of fact, I feel like it probably should have cost me more money. And that's kind of what I'm going for, because I've been involved in a lot of those kind of things where I came up short on the end of it. Like, okay, I probably could have just spent that money on something else and had a better experience. Or there's been a few times where I go, wow, why didn't that cost me more? Why was that better than the thing I paid 10 times as much for?
Very few and far between.
Yeah, it's so hard to find value for the dollar in an experience, and I think that's easier done than people think it is, and it's easier done than people want it to be, because if you're going into it thinking this is an opportunity for me to make money off of something I'm enthusiastic about,
you're fucked right up front. Yeah, you're fucked right up front. It's not going to happen.
Well, I think you can.
I
think you can make money off of something and be genuine, but that shouldn't be the first thought.
No,
it needs to be the last thought.
No, exactly. That is the opposite. Yeah, like I mean, provide something of genuine value. Like I mean, I'm one of the charter organizers of DevOps Days Rockies. So it's a whole thing I won't get into, but like it's a very like significant like technical like movement that I've been involved with for like the better part of like 6 years now. And people always come up to me and like, oh, like you were part of like that thing I saw like 2 years ago. I learned so much there. It was so amazing. And not only that, but also the way we put it on, like nothing, like nobody had any complaints. Like that, like we handle food trucks. We like brought everything together in a like cohesive, like sensible fashion where not only do you feel comfortable and not only is everything taken care of, but also you come away feeling like, I only paid like $100 to go to this like 2-day event, and like what just happened? Like they paid for my lunch both days and breakfast and all that, and like yeah, you can do a lot with a little, and
Tito's out. Tito's out. Tito's out.
No,
The new shirt design on your screen, Chris.
I feel the hill. I feel the hill right now. I need to head off.
Oh, don't leave, bro. Don't leave.
So early,
Gotta do it.
Tito.
Sorry.
California early.
I know, California early.
Tito,
Here.
you
12:30.
never leave this early, bro.
12:30 California.
I know.
You never leave
Hey,
this early. I'm
Tito,
so
do not
worried.
cave to peer pressure.
He's got to
no.
be.
Do not
He's-
cave to peer pressure. We will just
hang
talk
out.
about you when you're gone.
He's got to be
Love
on the
you
waves.
guys.
He's got to be on the waves at 4 a.m., brah. It's that West
Shut up,
Coast.
bro. Hey, I got a
Suck it,
6-hour
bro.
gig tomorrow.
Oh,
I got to play drums for 5.5
You
hours
just
tomorrow
point
night.
break
that's
us.
an hour day.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
I got a code for 8 hours tomorrow. What's
Yeah.
Your poor fingers, bro. I got the most limber fingers in the business.
Hey.
That's horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this guy. He will diddle your.
Diddle your twiddle.
Oh.
I got Spiderhead.
Oh.
You got Spiderhead.
Tito's going to bed.
Yeah,
Tito's going to bed.
Yeah.
I
But
probably
no,
should.
seriously, yeah,
I got a
but
big
no.
day tomorrow.
No, but so seriously, man, like really, like I mean, create like there's so many people that try to create events that have no authenticity, that have no community
Yeah.
behind them, and it's so easy to like make something that like not only like that is worthy for us to put in our time, but also is actually satisfactory to the people that we're trying to
Yeah.
like engage in that. Like it is a community thing. And it's not that hard to make it work right. It's just you have to have like you just have to do it like in a certain way.
Listen,
and be
I'm a
dedicated to it.
logistics.
Yeah.
I'm a logistics expert. I am a
Mhm.
project manager. I project manager
Mhm.
for a lot of huge corporations. I won't talk
Mhm.
about them. This is not
Bro,
a hard thing to
yeah.
put together for me.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and I don't need a whole lot of people participating in it for it to be good for whoever decides to come.
Mhm.
Like a lot of these events need to be scaled. They need to have enough people for
No,
it to
exactly.
be a
Yeah.
thing.
No, yeah.
But I'm talking about a scale of 8 people. If
No,
I
I'm
get
talking-
8
yeah,
people
yeah,
involved, then it's a
absolutely.
thing.
No,
And
I'm talking about I'm talking about that opposite. Like, how do we get like 500 people who are super dedicated to this
Yeah.
at the outside? Like, not like that's not a bare minimum by
Yeah.
any means. That's just like that's the goal. Is like, oh, if you could get 500 people who
Yeah.
are like have that.
I don't
same
want 500
mindset,
people.
No, that's the largest. Like that's my outside goal.
No,
Like,
my
that's
largest
outside
would be
level of what I've dealt
20
with.
people.
No, I get that. No, yeah, but I'm saying like where like I've been able to like provide value to people.
Yeah.
They come to me years later and say, "Oh, like I went to that thing you did, and I like it put me on a different path. Like it enlightened me in a way that but 500, that's my max. That's my
Yeah.
top level.
Well,
like
I mean,
that
I
is
do that
the-
for
like,
shows.
Yeah.
Like when I'm trying to do bands and promote bands, I'm trying to get as
Mm-hmm.
many people there as I can.
for sure. And
But in
and-
the whiskey world,
yeah.
for what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
trying to do here,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it as I wouldn't say it's a small group because to me a small group is 3 or 4 people, but 8 to 20 people
Yeah.
that's like a beautiful target point. That
Yeah.
way everybody that's there gets to know each other.
exactly.
You know,
yeah.
you're not such a part of the group. You're only going to meet part of the group.
Mhm.
I don't want you to
Right.
be that. I want you to
Mhm.
meet everybody in the group, and I want you to find the person that you're comfortable with, and you'll probably end up pairing off naturally, or maybe 3 people that just get along and hit it off, and that's
Yeah.
totally fine. But along with that, I'm going to drag the whole group along to an
Mhm.
experience I'm trying to provide.
Yeah.
And you're going to probably go in blind. I'm not even going to tell you what that experience is. Just know that you're going to go to a couple of distilleries. You're going to go to some great restaurants. You're going to see some live music. You're going to participate in something that you probably wouldn't
Guys.
get any other way. And
Yeah.
at the end of it, you're going to go, that was time well spent. That was money well spent. And it's
Yeah.
something I'd love to do again.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
so, you're talking very few
But
people.
when it's done,
Maybe
is it?
20.
Hold on, I want to hear what Tony has to say real quick. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, so you're talking a small group, like maybe 20-ish max.
At the max is 20 people.
At the max, right?
Yeah.
You would have a lot more interest in that type of experience
Mhm.
than
Yeah.
just 20, 40 people.
I understand.
You would have a lot of interest in that.
Yeah.
Sure. For
Well, here's
sure,
the
for
thing.
sure.
Instead of it becoming so, here's my thought. I'd rather do smaller groups more often
Yep.
than a bigger event less often.
Yeah, yeah.
Logistically, just
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
it off, just
No,
making it. I want it to be a stress-free environment for everyone who's there, but I also want it to be stressful for me because I want to enjoy the event itself. You know, my planning as it unfolds, I want it to be something that unfolds. You know, I might want to have some control over how it unfolds, but I want to be a participant as it unfolds. I want to experience it along with other people.
I'm with you on that. Sure.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like my experience, like the biggest you can possibly get is 500 people to have that same experience. Would you have enough organizers on the same page as you? That is literally the biggest you can possibly get is 500. And I've like literally done that multiple years, experienced events bigger than that, and then like it's just not possible. Like I feel like that theoretical limit is 500 people. Like I'm not saying you should ever like pursue that, but I'm saying like that's where like in my experience.
Well, I think it depends on the event. I mean, some events 500 people is a magic number. Like when I do live concerts of unsigned bands, if I could get 500 people there, that's magical because there's enough people there to influence the people that are there.
Yeah.
You know, they get caught up in the hype, they get caught up in the energy. I want exactly the opposite thing to happen in a whiskey situation. I want it to be as calm as possible. I want people to be as chill as possible. I want people to be as less hype as possible so they enjoy the moments.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, you're talking like experiential. I'm talking like technical, and like the thing is like
it depends on the event. It just depends on the event.
and that's what I'm saying. Like focused people, the absolute limit of focused people, like that are there for a very specific purpose, is 500. That's the top limit.
Yeah,
that's the top limit for sure. And I've like done that multiple times, and that's all you can do. You can do random like concerts and whatever, and like then it can get bigger. But like 500 is the top level of anything you could ever do that would actually be personable.
Having a couple hundred people at any event, though, even if it's 100, 150, 200 people, like I've been at those events, it's not intimate. It's not. You don't get to know everyone that's there. What Cheech is talking about is like a very intimate event where everyone knows everyone else and is and you're involved in the whole.
Tony, along with that, my idea is that as the event unfolds, it'll make people who haven't met yet meet along the way. So maybe at the dinner, you know, people are going to be sat a certain way and you're going to pair off. But the next event we have, you're going to be
people at dinner. Like you don't meet 20 people at dinner. You meet like 4 or 5 max.
But there's going to be more than one meal. So the next time you're going to sit with somebody else. And the next time you're going to sit with somebody else. And by the end of a 3-day weekend, I'm looking at it as a 3-day weekend, 2 nights, 3 days. By the end of that 3-day weekend, you're going home and you've met everybody. That doesn't mean you became friends.
But you know them.
Yeah, you might not become friends with them, but you know them enough to make that determination yourself. And that's all I'm trying to do is facilitate that kind of action. Where people are in an environment that's, you know, welcoming, and an environment that's accepting, but also an environment that allows people to kind of let their hair down a little bit, which is funny for me to say, for Lava Man to say, for Tony to say.
But
Chris is the only person here who can literally let his hair down.
And this is my whole thing. Like I'm saying, like I've gone to the theoretical maximum limit of what you guys want to do, right? Like I'm telling you, like I'm not saying you need to get to 500. I'm saying 500 is the cap. We cannot do more than 500 and have I'm saying like that's the theoretical limit. Like not start to I mean like obviously smaller is better. And I'm saying like but that is the maximum for sure.
Yeah. To a couple thousand to 80,000. Like you can have events to where you meet people and you are engaged in that small environment, or you meet people to where you're engaged in your small little cluster, but there's still people that are around and you have no clue who they are.
Well,
and yet you have the next level up to where it's like you're almost in a little city and you have your little clusters in which you're in. So every environment has its own benefits.
So I equate that to concerts. When you go to a concert or a festival where there's 100,000 people there, obviously you're never going to meet 100,000 people. But you become this collective. There's like a collective energy that's created just by the mass of people that are there.
Right.
So you experience the mass of people as a personal experience, which it evokes emotion. It makes you feel good. You're caught up in the moment.
Different experience,
but it's a totally different experience. Whereas,
but it's not something you can carry forward and say like, I met these people and now are communicating with those people. You were in that massive anonymous people in the crowd where you didn't carry anything forward from that experience, like in the rest of your life. It was a thing you experienced, but you didn't carry, like, you didn't meet your best friend in a crowd of 10,000. That's not going to happen.
It really all depends on the people and the environment in which you're with. Because I will say that I do have one of my closest friends that I met in a group of 70,000 people that I bumped into him, and we had a very close connection at that point. He lives across the country from me, and we still talk every day. So it can happen, but you need to be there for a singular purpose.
Yep.
For that type of large majority thing. For what Chief is talking about is a very more intimate type of situation, like a more familial type of sit down for dinner type of deal.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly the familial thing. It's kind of what I'm going for. Like, obviously we come from a similar background ethnically, Tony.
Guinea, for sure.
Yeah, but when you got together and it was the family, and let's be honest, it's based around food. You're experiencing food. Everybody's dining together. You're enjoying wine or whatever it is. But it's that same feeling that I'm kind of trying to capture when I say I'm planning an event for whiskey drinkers. I'm planning an event for whiskey drinkers who are basically extended family from each other. We all already have a commonality. We already kind of know each other. Like I said to a lot of people when we went to Shane's and I met a lot of people, it was like meeting old friends for the first time. And then when I went to Kentucky to meet HBR and J Pitt, it was like meeting old friends. We already knew each other. There was no getting to know you. We already knew each other, but it was like a reunion. Like the first meeting was a reunion, and that's kind of how I'm planning this. Is like a bourbon family reunion. That's copyrighted. Nobody steal that. Bourbonfamilyreunion.com.
Nice.
I bought that from GoDaddy yesterday.
Official statement. Yeah, legally.
It really is.
Legal and binding. Nobody else is allowed to take that. That belongs to me.
It really is like cousins getting together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like cousins getting together. Like these are cousins that live in an outside state. That get together, and you already know each other. You're already kind of family. But when you get together, it's just that magic, that spark.
Let me tell you, that late February, early March thing for me, living in Florida and coming from New York, is like the best time ever. It's like, oh my God, I'm so frigging tired of dreary mud and snow and trees with no leaves on it, and everything is just gray. And then you come down to Florida in the end of February, early March, we've got flowers. We've got greenery. We've got things just popping everywhere. I know. I feel the same way. Fuck me too. I got to take care of all that shit. That grass doesn't ever stop growing. We do not get a break from taking care of our lawns down here.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude. All right.
The flip side, it sucks.
I bought my house and I was like, oh my God, this is great. I have a driveway that can fit 6 cars. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I closed on my house. It was December of whatever year that I closed. That first winter, dropped 2 feet of snow, and I went, "Holy fuck! I have a 6-car fucking driveway that I have to shovel out." God damn!
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I got you, buddy. I know exactly what you're talking about because most of my relatives are still up there. My brother David's like, "Oh, I got to run the snowplow today." I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to the beach." He's in Cancun right now, so I don't feel bad for him. He's down at his house in Mexico, but
right on.
But it's just like, yeah, bro. You used to live in Florida. Why'd you move to Connecticut? Because it's beautiful where he lives. You know.
Connecticut is.
He's got 12 acres in Connecticut that backs up to a national forest that's like thousands of acres of land.
God dang, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah, you spent the price to be there, though. I can tell you that.
Well,
oh yeah, I was gonna say acres in Connecticut. No, that ain't cheap.
Well,
if you got it, spend it.
exactly.
Can't take it with you.
Let me tell you, me and my wife are looking at buying land right now. I just looked at a 20-acre plot. That's my legacy. I need to have that hunk of land to pass on to my child, and that family legacy thing is no joke. People get caught up in some bullshit and spend their money on a lot of dumb things. But let me tell you, you end up with a bunch of land free and clear. That's a real legacy. That's something you don't ever lose if you're smart.
They're not making any more of it.
Nope, unless you're in Hawaii, which I wouldn't live in Hawaii. It's beautiful, but I would never live there.
Oh yeah, no, they're screwed by the Jones Act. Yeah,
it sucks.
All that bullshit. Yeah.
I'm glad you know about the Jones Act.
Oh, bro, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I've got some relatives that live in Hawaii, so I'm lucky. I can go if I want to. I don't, but I could go if I want to because I have relatives there. But I mean, it's beautiful, and the things they show me is beautiful. And I went once when I was younger. They got enough problems there to keep me away. That's all
for sure. Yeah.
What's up, Bourbon Baller? What's going on?
No way. Bourbon Baller joining us. I wish this was my stream right now, but it's Chris Sleepy Bear Luggets. He's
Sleepy Bear.
Shh, let him sleep. Let him sleep.
Sweet dreams. Good night.
Somebody should come in and put his hand in a warm bucket of water.
Oh.
Ooh, let him. There you go.
Oh, that's so wrong, Tony.
No, actually, that's better than bringing in a bucket for vomit. That's way better.
I don't think the person's going to get sick. I think he's just down for the count. And that's
No. But some people do in general.
No, I got you. I know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying.
It has happened.
There's been one so far.
Yeah,
I'm
it has
pretty
happened.
sure that's been deleted from the YouTubes.
It's funny. I said on Scotch Down Under one day, I guess it's been about a week, maybe it's less than a week ago. Simon was in a similar condition, Simon Del Vecchia.
Which
and
time?
I said, Ken, he was doing bottle chug. Simon was doing bottle chugs of Booker's. Not a good idea. But he was doing it, and he was misbehaving a little bit, so he kept getting put in timeout. But I said to Ken, I was like, hey, I need a full-size screenshot of Simon sitting there nearly passed out because I want to have a canvas print made of it and put it on my wall in my whiskey room. I just want to let everybody know that is happening. That has already happened. The order is in. I'm just waiting for delivery. Can't wait.
That's amazing.
Can't wait. But
next level.
But I believe that I might need a big league bourbon to match it right now. I definitely want an Adam one, but the Adam ones, he's not in the picture.
No, he's not.
That's the problem. You can maybe see his shoulder and part of the back of his head. Exactly. Bourbon Baller, a victim of his own stream. Bourbon Baller, I'm going to go ahead and take a little blame for this because I was on live beforehand. Fucking Top Shelf Dustin's in the house. What's up, Dustin? I'm taking over the stream. It's mine now. Anyway, Bourbon Baller, I had a stream going before this, and Chris was thinking he was going to be funny, and he put on that he was going to go live after me. And so I'm like, let's shut it down. Let's go over to your channel now. So that's how we ended up here. That goes for you too.
You might as well have just gone for like another 2 hours, Cheech.
What's that? We had just keep going.
Yeah, you had 26 people watching.
No, I should have. But Chris put a thumbnail. I don't like to step on people's toes. That's kind of my thing. It's like if you're going, I'm not going or whatever. But Jim Morris, she's just going to post the video painting across his gallery of drunken shame. How did you know, buddy? How did you know? Did I talk to you about this? How did you know? Anyway, what a good time.
You will never shame me, Cheech.
I don't pass out. I wish I could.
I don't either. No, I'm sitting. Yeah,
I'm sitting here drinking Stag Junior, and I'm like, I might pour a little more Stag Junior.
Might as well go for it.
Admittedly, the 13, this batch that I'm drinking, it's not that great.
No, 13 from what I heard is not that great. 12 is.
I finished my 12. I'm so sad. I finished it. The last Stag I drank before this was the rest of my 12.
I have like this much left in my 14.
That's about what I've got for 14.
And I don't have any left after that. I have no more Stag. It's so sad.
I have one 12 that's unopened.
Ooh.
But I'm trying to forget it. I'm trying to forget that I have it for like 6 years and then go back to it. 12 years would be better. But I have one batch 12 sitting right over there calling my name, and I'm trying to ignore it. But it might get open. I'm kind of the same way with some of my Elijah Craigs. I have them, but I finished off the ones that I had, and now I don't want to crack new ones. But I might crack a new one. You never know.
I have two B517s.
Oh wow, that goes back. That's good.
Those are decent.
I know one store right now that has 919 on the shelf.
What?
How much?
Right.
Retail, $60.
Cheech.
I got to drive to Georgia for it. Just remember that. But I'll let you know if they still have it. I'll grab it. I'm planning on going up there next week.
My email is right there.
No, I know your email. And plus, we're friends on Facebook, buddy. I got you.
It's true. Yeah. No. If you find yourself in any,
they had one the last time I was up there, which was a couple weeks ago, but it's in a store that almost nobody goes to, and it was like mixed in with a bunch of other batches. I'm sure
I always find them and I throw it in the back of the regular easy. The regular.
Yeah, I'll take them out of the barrel proof and I'll mix them in with regular Elijah Craig, or I'll move them all the way over to the rye. Nobody's looking at the rye.
Oh shit, that's a nice move, right there.
Move it to the rye.
Oh,
I found a bottle the last time I was in Georgia that was like that. I found a what was it? A Penelope single barrel. And it was like on the bottle shelf, laying on its side behind a bunch of other stuff. You could tell somebody had hit it. I was like,
nice.
Maybe I should get that. I called Ben. He's like, it's like $60 is the regular retail on it. I'm like, maybe I'll come back. And I went to like 2 other stores while I was in Georgia. And then on the way back, I passed that other store and forgot about there was a bottle there. But it's probably still there.
You and I do the same thing. We hit up Ben, like, hey, Ben, is this worth it?
I mean, I hit up other people, but, for the last couple months, Ben and I have been talking a lot. It's cool.
Yeah, Ben, pretty good. Actually, you called him when we were in Irene's shop. And you spoke to Ben and Kilco and Jim Morris while we were in Irene's shop. And I was there watching.
Oh, yeah, I was there. I didn't know you were there. I would have talked to you, buddy.
Oh, it's all good, dude.
If I would have had 1 day's more notice, I would have showed up. Just saying.
I was just chatting with Irene and talking about all of her barrel picks that she has, like all the 48 barrel picks that she has.
Jeez, that's so many.
Insane.
I'm going to call Chris and see if we can wake him up.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to end his stream or else it's going to be a marathon. I guess it's good for the watch hours. There's 2 of us watching.
Well, you have Simon Delakia in here now. Speak of the devil.
Oh, shit. I was just talking about you, Simon. That's good to see you, buddy.
The hot Australian mess.
That's what I'm saying. At a certain point, the Australians come online. We're back up to 10 watching. That's right, Dustin. Dustin, what are you drinking on right now, buddy? Are you having something?
It's like 3-4 p.m. over there. It's Simon.
Yeah, I know. Simon Del Vecchia. Who else do we have from Australia? Who else is here? Ken, are you still here, buddy? Or did you move over? I don't know if you moved over from my stream or not.
I don't think he moved over from yours. He's probably working.
Yeah. Working and lurking and jerking.
Well, for once.
Eating gherkins.
That guy's done a stream every night for the past, month?
6 years. He's lurking. I knew you'd be there, Ken. How dare you think Ken's not there? That's my buddy.
Working and jerking and working. There he is.
Twerking and jerking. That's what he said. Eating gherkins. I knew Ken was there. How could he not be, buddy? I knew you'd be there. Simon Del Vecchia sounds about right, Jim. We got another Bourbon situation going on. Oh, shiznizzle. Oh, Chris looks so good sleepy like that. I wish I could sleep like that. He's not even snoring.
Nope.
Sitting up like that and not snoring, that's hard. That recliner just sucked him right in, though. As soon as he reclined, I was like, oh, good night.
Oh, he put his hat down and everything. He was ready to go.
Oh, no. What am I drinking? Dustin is, I'm calling this morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that means he's drinking or not. If that's some weird name of some sort of scotch or something. They have
he's
fucked up names.
This currently, right now, morning morning time.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
like 4 a.m., so it's morning time.
Is it 4 a.m.? Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is by me at least.
I'm in the East Coast.
Yeah,
I can smell the ocean from where I'm at. That's how East Coast I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so can I.
Oh, it smells so good. Briny. Briny.
Yeah. Smells like rusted cars.
Well, I'm far enough. It's interesting. Depending on the way the wind's blowing, I either smell the ocean or I smell cow shit. There's like one side going in one direction, there's the ocean, and the other side is nothing but pastures. Not that I'm complaining. I like where I'm at. So.
Oh, I got hood or ocean. So.
Would you say hood?
Yeah, hood.
Yeah, we moved out of we moved out of Jacksonville. Jacksonville's like 92% hood.
Well, you're from New York, right?
Yeah, I was born in the Bronx.
You ever hear of Wyandanch?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's
I
not
got
too
family
far.
over that area.
Yeah.
Not quite in that area, but close to that area.
Are you from the Boogie Down Bronx though?
I'm from 193rd and Fordham Road.
Oh,
yes,
that's deep in the Bronx. That's deep in the Bronx. Yeah.
People say, "What was New York like when you were children?" I'm like, "Okay, there's this movie. It's called Fort Apache: The Bronx. Just check that out, and you'll know." And if you haven't seen it, you need to. Fort Apache: The Bronx. I believe Robert Redford's in that. It's not good. That was my childhood, people.
It's such a bad movie, but yeah, no.
But it really nails like I could see home movies and photographs from that era. And when I look at that movie, I'm like, yeah, they kind of got it. They kind of nailed it. A lot of burned out buildings. And yeah. I mean, I remember like as a child, them like finding bodies just dropped on the side of the road and shit like that. And cars burning. Like we wake up to, cars burning with bodies in them fairly regularly. And I'd say probably 60% of the housing was like just vacant buildings with no windows. And it was just really bad.
It's around where my uncle was found, I'm going to be honest with you. He was in the back of a Cadillac with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's funny. My Uncle Vito died of natural causes. He was hit by a car, which in his line of work was natural causes.
Yep.
He was a sports writer for a New Jersey newspaper, if that tells you anything. Always drove a new Cadillac, though. I'll hand him that.
Yep.
Yeah. Reporter for sports.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
sports writer.
Yeah.
Even better, it was for the ponies.
Yeah.
Even better, it was for the ponies.
Yeah.
Harness racing.
Oh yeah.
The most corrupt version of horse racing there is.
Reporter. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Sports writer, not a reporter. Sports writer.
Yeah. But
The
over under on yeah.
Yep, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Man, is Chris okay? Is he good?
He's having a nice
he's
day.
He's
better than any of us have in a long time.
I wish I was doing that right now. Apparently, I need to be up in about 2.5 hours.
Oh, damn.
And I've got a gig. I might need to take a little nap tomorrow afternoon. The only good thing about my gig this weekend is it's 2 nights in a row at the same place.
Nice.
So it's
nice.
Yeah, that helps a bit. But they're both late nights. We don't stop playing till 1:30 a.m. So ouch. Saturday night, that's the one where I got to scramble, get home, and try to go live by 3 a.m. Sure, that's going to happen. I'm sure everybody will be here.
I mean, yeah. Whether you host it or not, people will be around. It's not on you to make that happen.
No.
It just could happen.
I'll be here.
It's all good. Yeah.
Australians will be here.
9 people watching.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we wait a little bit longer, the Philippines will be online. I do. I look at what time it is where, and I'm just like, we're about to get Fiji. Bali's online. Japan's coming over. I have 2 followers, 2 subscribers that are both in the military and stationed in Okinawa. They only pop in when I make it till like 5 or 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey, Morris, you're still awake. Hop on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, Jim. He can't.
Nobody
can add him. Yeah,
I guess I can call Chris and tell him to add Jim.
But Yeah, my girlfriend, she was an army brat. She grew up in Japan, like when she was 18 and stuff, and went through all of that. And
Try not to show his phone number.
No, it's all good.
Unless I want everybody in chat to call Chris Luddick right now.
You can throw it in private chat. We can all call him at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Blow his shit up.
Yeah, man. You're watching Big League Bourbon nap.
Big Lee Bourbon's nap.
No, that's like some deep sleep right there. Good for him.
He's having a
Oh,
good
he's
night's
deep.
sleep
Yeah.
right
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's what we're all working towards.
Oh, yeah. I recently got a smartwatch.
I just dropped Big League Bourbon's phone number in the private chat. Just so
Gotcha,
you know.
bud. Yep, thanks. So yeah, I recently got a smartwatch, and it actually tracks your sleep and puts you in the different REM sleep, deep
Right.
sleep, wake, this, that, and the other thing. I have not gotten more than 20 minutes of deep sleep in the past month and a half since I.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't
What do you equate that to though? Do you equate that to
I equate that to honestly another thing that I noticed that I have a cardiologist appointment next week. My resting heart rate is between 85 and 115.
oh, that's really high, Tony. Get that checked out, buddy.
while I'm just like sitting down
Yeah.
and working and watching YouTubes and doing my shit.
I'm 66 beats a minute every minute, no matter what I'm doing.
When I'm sleeping, it's down at like 48.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a good
55.
sleeping rate.
Yeah, it's good sleeping, dude. It's just
But
when I'm awake.
the rest
I think
of the
it's
time,
my-
that's pretty
my
high up.
cardio.
Are you
Really
hypertensive? Do you have high blood pressure?
No,
Okay.
no, my blood pressure is actually astonishingly low.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat.
So it's been interesting. It's a learning experience so far. So yeah, I have.
I like to tell people that luckily I'm fairly healthy and I don't have any ailments, but the reality is I just ignore everything that's a problem. I just,
See, that's
I'm like, that hurts, but it probably should. At my age, I should probably feel that. That's probably all
That's
right.
like putting the tape of the check engine light in your car.
No, I always take care of my vehicles. My vehicles, any light comes on, they go right to the shop. I'm like, I know through history, if I ignore that for a week, it just turned from a $600 repair to a $4,000 repair. I'm going to take that right to the shop. I don't feel the same way with my body though. I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the deductible.
You probably should.
I don't need an MRI.
Yeah.
That's a fucked
$700.
That's a fucked up thing with healthcare in the U.S. though. You should
Yeah.
be able to check that out without a problem.
Yeah,
But
you should.
We
I agree with
always
you.
do like, you know what? I had an optical migraine, which
Oh,
is
I got
what
you.
happens is you lose vision in an eye. I lost complete vision in my left eye. Lost half vision in my right eye. I didn't think that it was a problem, so I got in my car and I drove to the local city MD.
I like the
They were
fact
like,
that
"Oh,
you drove
might
there.
be-
That's a good idea.
and you might be having a stroke." Oh, okay, great. Go to the ER. They didn't call me. They didn't call me an ambulance. They just said go to the ER. So I hopped in my car and I drove to the ER with no vision in my left eye and half vision in my right eye. That was amazing. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Later, I learned that I had an ocular migraine, and
Yeah.
that's a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
Thinking that I had a stroke.
Well, at least you didn't have a stroke. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, no, oh man, that left eye headache, bro. I spent 10 years like dealing with like losing
Because
a
we stare
day,
at computer
every time.
monitors
Yeah.
all day long,
Oh, for
every
sure.
day.
Oh no, yeah, I got real serious about like all of my ergonomics, like the eye level, the blue like blocking eyeglasses. Like I'm 100% in all of that because you have to, because you sit in that like it will mess with you in a way that like is debilitating and I've just come back from that, like probably like 5 years ago. I was like, okay, I gotta like seriously figure out what the hell is going on, and like got the like massages, like deep tissue massages, and the chiropractic, and all the all this shit. And you have to do it, because just sitting in front of the computer all day and staring at the screen, it will mess you up in weird, stupid, crazy ways that just don't make any kind of sense. And but you have to take care of yourself in that way. Like it's I can deal with way more of hangovers and whatever from hanging out with you guys. But like that real day to day, what you actually like, that industrial process, type of everybody does, goes through the motions type of shit. You have to be so cognizant of that. You have to be so aware of what you are doing, physically on a daily basis, and manage that for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up twisted, so twisted. And it's crazy how that happens. But you don't even realize it. You just don't even know that's what's going on. It's not like the day to day. Oh well, I lifted something too heavy. It's 10 years later. You're like, why am I so why can't I move in this? Yeah, it's a weird situation to be in. But
You're not wrong.
You got to take care of yourself. You really got to take care of yourself a lot.
I refuse to take care of myself.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm joking, obviously. I'm just joking about that.
You wouldn't be alive. Your history. If you didn't take care of yourself, we know. You would have died in 1992, bro. If you hadn't taken care of yourself, we know.
Well, I was just going to kind of reference that. The thing that has been the most detriment to my life has been being a musician and playing and hurting myself as a musician. But the thing that's been the most beneficial to my life is being a musician and playing all the time, because it keeps me moving. I just, I'm always moving. I'm always playing. I'm always doing something. And as much as it sometimes hurts, once I'm there, once I'm in the moment and I'm playing, pain does not exist. It just, it just stops existing. I'm just doing what I do. I'm doing what I do naturally. And, maybe the next day, not so much, but I haven't played a gig in a month. I've played one gig in the last month just because a lot of things that have been going on, we've kind of curtailed that. But starting tomorrow or later today, actually, we're right back at it, and we're back to our same schedule and playing as many shows as we played, and jumping back into that. I'll be honest, I'm probably a little soft right now when it comes to that, but it's part of the reason I went live tonight, is I wanted to make sure I was able to stay up late and kind of get into that frame of mind, because that's what's going to be later today and the next day and the next day. So that's kind of part of it. But when you've been doing it for a long time, you kind of just know exactly where your headspace needs to be and where you are physically, both where you are before the show and where you need to be tomorrow for the next show. So there's pacing and things like that involved. And, it's the same thing with drinking. You got to kind of pace yourself if you want it to go for a long haul. But I would say at my age, I probably shouldn't be hitting the drums as hard as I do. I probably shouldn't be playing for as long as I do. I probably, the joints, the tendons, the ligaments, the muscles all take a beating. You hit something, it hits back. That's basically how it is. So, I feel it.
Oh, that's new.
Well, and I understand that, and the thing for me about you, and what you've let us know about your history, you could have easily gotten into I'm a little sore today. Let me get a little bit of that. Let me get a little bit of this. You could have easily gotten. I know
plenty of people that have.
No, I'm saying, you could have been you could have been trapped up in all that, just let me go and go hard and keep going hard every single day, and get caught up in all of that. And because I came up in the '90s with it's not exactly the same space that you were in, but the next phase of that, where there was all DJs and the party scene and the raves. No, I'm not saying.
I literally used to DJ. I used to have a mobile disc on top of everything else.
But I'm saying I came up in that super crazy party rave scene in the '90s, where it was just open air drug
very
market,
good,
like
Tony.
that wild.
Look at his
yeah,
liquids.
like-
That's pretty
yeah,
good,
yeah,
buddy.
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm saying like like there were certain people that come up in that space and were like, you had everything like just like
Check
handed to you. It, like yeah, every moment like you could just have like all the drugs on deck like all the time, and you chose to not. You chose to not like get super involved with that. Even like I don't know how you indulged. I indulged. I definitely did. But I got to a point where I was like, no, you can't just make that your life. And it's a lot of people that don't like come up through that scene. They don't understand. They think they know that like drugs are available. But like when you're really in that business, if you're really in that space in certain like modes and times with music.
Tony has spent some time at some raves.
Man.
I'm just saying. House parties.
Yeah.
House parties in New
Yeah,
Jersey.
yeah,
Tony, you ever been to a house party in New Jersey?
Bro,
Yes, sir.
that shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never taken that to say what?
Cheer
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Cheer 1 2 1 2. Yeah, boy. One of my many talents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I mean, there's a lot of people.
There's nobody paying attention in chat. These guys are having their own conversation.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah, for
it's time to
sure.
wake
No,
up and
I
end
hear
your
you.
stream, Chris. Chris, end your stream, Chris.
I'm pretty sure we all grew up with the same amount of drugs that were around us, whether it was alcohol or other. Yeah, okay, Cheech.
No
Or other. Yeah,
I'm the same. I'm the same, bro. No, I'm the same. Like, no, seriously, like, bro, like, yeah. I mean, not everybody grew up with the same amount of drugs around us that we grew up with. It's not.
Well, Tony, you probably it's that big city thing, man. A big city thing where people gravitate towards the big city and they gravitate towards that escapism that comes from it.
What?
Limelight. I've been to some parties at the Limelight.
Limelight. Oh yeah, Limelight.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I saw Sasha and Digweed at Limelight.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure we were there at the same time.
Probably. I actually have the CD from that set. I have it. I have that CD burned personally for me at that show.
Can you rip that and share that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, buddy.
Dude, I want a copy of that. Yeah. No. Yeah. Sasha Digweed back in the day, like 1993 type of like Sasha
ridiculous.
Digweed. Yeah, come on.
So
what?
good.
What the fuck? Yeah. I want.
But the crazy thing is when I listen to it, it's like immediately you're just like, oh god, like your eyes start rolling in the back of your head, and
bro, it takes you back to that same space. Yeah. It takes you back to the.
Massage my hand, please.
Yeah.
So
I need to dig that up now. I gotta go find that CD. I kind of know where it is, so which is good. Teach the hype man. Bourbon Baller, you're not wrong. I've been in promotions for years and years and years. I manage bands. I was a booking agent. I definitely am a hype man. But if I think something's good, I want people to know about it. Same thing like if I find a good bourbon, I don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah.
But I do. I want to share it with my friends. But sometimes people broadcast some shit. And I'm like, shut up! Don't tell anybody yet. I don't have enough of it. Give me a second. Give me 3 weeks to where I can kind of acquire a few. I just got to make it till that next payday, and then I'll buy 3, and then we'll tell the whole world about it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But it's funny because there's certain bottles that I run across, or some of them, most of the time I'm tipped off. I'm tipped off by somebody who'll be like, "Oh, did you know about the so?" I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't know about that." But now I'm going to see if I can find some, and then I'll go find like 1 or 2, and the next thing I know, I'm watching a live stream and somebody's like, "Oh God, you should try." I'm like, "Shut up." I don't have enough of those for you to tell everyone yet.
Right.
Jim Morris, I want to read this. It says, rave, healthcare, self-care. I got to look behind my monitor here.
Deep sleep.
And then you forgot repeat. Jim. You got to put repeat at the end of that.
Right. The next day is a rave.
Yeah, because you got to do it again. So I used to
Yeah.
have this recovery routine. So if I was out all night partying or whatever, it even works now. I would. The rule is, as a musician, is you make it to bed before the sun comes up. Essentially, we're vampires. So, DMCKY in the house. What? Chris isn't down. He's taking a power blackout. So my routine would be is, sup, bro? Sup, bro?
Hey, Ken, hit us with that clip. It's a power.
I know that would be the best, a power blackout. That's what I'm saying. So the recovery thing would be first get to bed before the sun comes up.
Nope.
Sleep until you wake up. No alarms, no interruptions.
Yeah.
Just sleep until you wake up,
Mhm.
and then immediately hydrate. Like as soon as I'd wake up, sit up, grab a bottled water, chug the whole thing, and then go take the hottest shower you could possibly stand.
Mhm.
And then I would cook a chicken breast while drinking a glass of orange juice and eating a banana.
All right. So it's drink orange juice, drink water,
Yep.
stay up as long as you possibly can,
Yep.
then pass out. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if the sun is up or not.
Oh no, I have to be
Sleep as long as possible until the clubs wake or start.
Yeah.
Then go back out.
Well, my sleep as long as possible for me was I was never like if I went to bed at 5 a.m. I'd never sleep past 2.
See, I wouldn't get home. I wouldn't get home before 11 a.m.
No, I mean there's some of those nights for sure, bro. I mean I just had
Those
one
were
yesterday.
my early
I was awake for
20s.
40 hours before I
We're-
slept
we're
last night.
Staying up until like 11 a.m. We wouldn't get out until like 12.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Mhm.
But wouldn't get home because clubs don't close till 11.
No, I
12.
got you. Well, that's
When I-
different. It's different down
when-
here. They don't stay up. I know about bottle clubs and all nighters up there, but that doesn't exist
Mm.
down here. You get up at house parties though. But I just did 40 hours. I didn't go to
get
sleep
house
last
parties
night
up here
until
too, and then you don't go home until like 4 p.m.
yeah.
You're
those are
just
the
staying
best.
all day.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying the regular musician thing is we got to be to bed before sunrise, or else we end up staying up another day. That's the point. Like if you don't make it to bed before sunrise, or you just stay up and you find something else to do,
Sure.
party, whatever,
Oh yeah, we do that all the time. Yeah,
all the
for
time.
sure.
Like I said,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to tell my age, but I'm older than probably you guys. And like
Yeah,
I said, I
probably.
just did 40 hours in a row.
Mhm.
And that's not like an anomaly for me. That's like kind
Yeah.
of a regular thing. 36
Oh, yeah.
to 40 hours in a row is
Mhm. Mhm.
pretty common.
Yeah.
I'd say a couple times a month, but that's underselling it. It's probably more like a couple times a week.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, I wish it wasn't
Yeah.
that way.
No, yeah, same, yeah, and like getting older, you're like, oh, like I've been doing this,
Yeah.
for a long time, like a
we're
long
so-
time, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
it's-
experienced
yeah,
at this.
yeah.
I have. This is on my
Same,
resume.
yo, same, yeah, it's like, yeah, seriously, yeah.
It's right
Yeah,
under a whole
yeah.
bunch of other stuff,
Yeah,
but it says it.
for
It says
sure. Yeah.
capable of staying up for days at a time for no apparent
Mhm.
reason,
Mhm.
other
Yeah.
than it's fun.
Yeah. And then like talking shit about all y'all, like, like
oh, y'all. That's
yeah,
the plural of y'all for people not from the South.
Oh, y'all.
All y'all is the plural of
Mhm.
y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing?
Oh,
What are all
y'all,
doing?
no, don't y'all haven't done it.
You know, I'm not from the South, but I live in the South, and
Mm-hmm.
there's literally no better people like on the planet. They're just
Mhm.
ridiculous how
Yeah.
like the way they look at it. Well, I'm just talking about the way they look at adversity. So like when I live in a big city, you know, when there's an adverse reaction, people tend to get really negative about it. But when you live out here in the country and there's a problem, people come together. They're just like, okay, well, let's help you get that tree off your house. You know, whereas, you know, you're in a certain area, like even when I lived up in Northeast Florida, like Jacksonville area, if you had a you know, tree on your house, people are like, oh, sucks to be you. You got a tree on your house.
Well,
Yeah, it's just a little.
I would
things, I guess.
say, I'm just going to about that real quick.
Okay, go ahead, because I've had some
say
good
that-
times in cities too, buddy. I'm not
No,
saying
no.
it's
It's,
catch-all.
it's not even city folk. Yeah, I'm going to say it comes down to it's really situational with the group that you're in. Like my Italian family and all the Italians that I know, will help other
Italians, right?
I'm currently dating a Polish girl, and all the Polish people that whole community will help and do whatever needs to be done.
I need a screenshot of your sneeze.
God bless.
All right.
Damn, that was so many.
Let me sneeze. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you want to look at like an Amish family or Amish society. They will come together and
who you choose to surround yourself with.
It is,
or
it comes down to the society that you're with. Yeah, it really does come down to that, and it can be found anywhere.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
Oh yeah,
it's not regional.
So when I say like city folk versus country folk, so what happens is in a city of New York, when I lived in New York, there was 11 million people there. You don't know 11 million people, but in the area I live in now, directly around me are hundreds of people. Do I know all hundreds of people? No, but I know a huge percentage of them. You know, whereas in New York, I didn't know, even though I knew lots of people in New York, I still know they're not a percentage of New York. I don't know a percentage of New York. I know a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But here, even if I know 10% of the people around me, that's 10% of the people that I could call on, or they call on me, or whatever, you know, for whatever reason, you know, you're in contact with them. And I think that's more what I mean. It's not more like a north-south thing or a city-rural thing. It's just the percentage of people you actually get to know in your current surroundings, the people that surround you.
I feel like that's really ingrained in us as humans, because my house actually caught on fire while I was traveling up north. I took a trip up to Canada, and
that's where you went wrong, buddy.
Well, when I hit Buffalo, or no, I didn't hit Buffalo. Anyway, I was near Niagara when I got going to
say Niagara. You had to be up by Niagara.
Yeah, I was close to Niagara when I got the call from my tenants, and they were like, "The house is on fire. What's going on? Where are you? Are you going to come home?" I was easily 8 hours away from home. I found out later on that my neighbor that I never met down the block turned on my hose and started putting out the fire for me, called the fire department, and had them down here, and they put out the fire. I never met the guy before, but it's a community type of
was there a chance the fire could spread to his property?
None. Zero.
Okay. I'm just saying, self-preservation.
10 houses away across the street, no way that it ever would have caught his house.
No, I'm just saying self-preservation could be a hell of a motivator.
Yeah, not even close to being the situation.
But I would do the same thing. Like if I saw a neighbor's house on fire, I would do whatever I could to make sure their house was no longer on fire, even if I've never met them.
Right. So I think that comes down to a human type of situation. Yeah. You see somebody else in distress, or somebody else is having a problem, you try to help them in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
If you're a human of any sort of decency,
well, I do. I think there's some truth there.
Humans out there, but I think the majority of people are nice, and they want to help.
So there's a group of people, no matter what, will hold themselves to a certain standard. You know, they're holding themselves to a standard. Now, that standard might benefit other people around them, like in the case of putting out your neighbor's fire, you know. But then there's other people whose personal standard is to only take care of themselves, and maybe people directly, you know, around them. So I think there's something to be said about that, the human nature, self-preservation, as well as, you know, I don't know.
I think there are more people that are willing to help than there are.
I feel compelled to help people. That's something I kind of relish when I get a chance to make a difference in somebody's life.
And I think especially, like, can you reach out beyond like your close circle, what you're used to? Can you reach out and say like, oh, there are people that have experiences that I'm not familiar with, and I still want to help them? Like that's what it's about. Like, come on, like, you know, like I don't understand your situation, but I understand you're in distress, and I'm going to do what I can, like if I can, to do that, like, and not just because you identify with me, not just because you're in my in group that now I'm willing to help you. Like, no, like everybody needs help all the time. Like that's what it really is. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, man, I'm with you on that one for sure. You need to look at the other person or any other person, any other being, rather, not just person, an animal, a person, anything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you're in distress. I'm going to help you. You have a problem. I can possibly help your problem, so let me try to help. Whatever it may be. You have a splinter. You have a problem at the register. Your house is on fire. Whatever. Like, let me help you. You're walking up a sliding, icy stairway, and you only have one leg. I'm gonna fucking walk you up there. Like, grab onto me, dude. Like, I understand that you have a lot of problems right there. You lost your leg in some combat, but grab my arm and we will walk together. I've done that before. Like, these are instances that I've been in. I'm not just talking out my ass right now. Like,
I think I found a winner. I think I found a winner.
That looks fucking awesome.
I think I just found a winner.
How far away from the beach is that?
That is the beach. That is the beach.
That's a pool in the beach.
That's a pool. It's above the beach. The photo makes it look like it's right at the level, but it's above the beach.
Oh, infinity pool.
Yeah, it's got an infinity edge on it. So.
Yep. That is sick. Ludwig is passed out.
He's getting he's getting some good sleep though.
Yeah.
It is 4:24 in the morning. I have to be at work at 9 a.m.
Perfect.
I'm gonna call it quits.
Yeah, we're all about to. I'm gonna show you one last one from the same property. That's
yeah. You showed that one before. Okay, so that's the same one you were looking at before.
Yeah,
nice.
Dining al fresco.
Yeah, that's a great dining table.
This villa comes with a chef, a butler, and 2 housekeepers and a greenskeeper.
Wow.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, one last one because there's this is the photo, the photo at night.
It's
got 2 pools on the property.
Yeah, that's an infinity pool.
That's not the infinity pool. That is fucking sweet.
Oh my goodness.
That's wild.
I'm glad I'm not going to pull the trigger right now because I might want to review this tomorrow once I see how much.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Your tab.
Put it in your cart.
It's in my cart.
Don't click the buy.
Well, I booked these trips through an advisor. I don't do these personally. I'll let somebody else handle the logistics of this. But
I
think I found a winner.
That? Okay, yeah, you bougie like that. You got
a pretty good property.
This property was they completed construction on this property on June 1st.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So nice. So anyway.
Chris Ludwig is still sleeping.
Wake up, Chris.
Yeah, do you have access? I don't. Yeah. I hate to leave him like that. I don't. Yeah, I hate to leave.
I'm gonna treat him like my wife treats me. Chris, you're pissing in your shoes, buddy. Pissing in your shoes. Wake up. Nope.
All right, fellas. It's been a great night.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Chris is stirring the boots.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, wake up.
Kill the stream. Kill the stream, Chris. Kill it. You're done.
There it is.
Chris, if you can rock, you can shut this stream down, buddy.
Kill the stream, Chris. No, I wish I had access to it so I could kill it for him. Like I'm a, IT, I just no.
You just need to hack him.
Yeah, well, I prefer not to ever try to do that. But
no, I know, I'm kidding. I get it. You're a white hat, bro. You're a white hat. That's cool.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I know.
But Chris, wake up and get come on.
Chris Ludwig.
Hit the switch, bro. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there you are. Hey, shut your stream down, buddy. We've been on for 16 hours.
Chris, hit the stream.
Turn
it off.
Stream.
Yeah, wake up, bro. Wake up. It's your bedtime. Turn off the stream. Turn off the stream.
Just hit end stream, Chris. Just hit end stream.
Buddy.
Turn it off. Turn it off, bro.
Maybe Chris shouldn't have had that Stag Junior.
Yeah, probably not. Hey, Chris.
Batch 15. Chris, just sit up long enough to hit end stream, buddy, and then we can all go to bed.
Chris.
I'm making eggs for breakfast.
Chris.
He said no.
Yeah. No.
Chris.
No.
Chris.
No. Look at us.
Stream down.
Look at us, Chris. Look at us, Chris. Talk to us, Chris. We need you to talk to us.
Shut your stream down, buddy. We're
Turn
done.
the stream down. Turn
Shut
the stream down.
Shut it
Turn
down.
it's your stream. It's your stream. Turn it off.
You have to shut it down.
Your stream.
Turn it off, bro. Turn it
There
off.
you go. Yes. Yes.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Shut your
Turn
stream
it
down,
off.
Chris.
Yes. Turn your stream off. Yes.
Get your
Yes.
sleeps, Chris.
Yes.
Everybody in the
Yes.
chat, you
Shut
are
it down,
witnessing
bro.
history
Yeah.
here.
We love you. We
2
love you,
hours
bro.
in.
Turn your stream off. Yes. 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 Turn your stream off.
Buddy.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
Yes.
Turn your stream off.
Shut us
We're
down.
good. Yeah. Turn it off. Yeah. You're good.
End stream. He's just trying to make it to 2 hours. He's counting down those last 20 seconds. Everybody in the chat. You guys
Yeah.
are the best. You too. You're all right.
There you go.
Chris,
got you,
shut
bro.
it down. He's gonna
Got
make it
you,
to
bro.
2
Yeah.
hours. I know him.
Yeah.
Get that 2 hours, buddy. End stream.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he's out.
shit.
He didn't end stream.
I don't think he
Are we
did.
in the
I don't
back?
think he did.
All right.
I don't think he did. Yeah.
No,
But I
because
think
it
if we
says
all
everyone
get
can
out,
see and hear you in my.
Yeah.
He just
Yep.
took himself out. He did not
Yeah.
end his stream.
Yeah. We have to end the stream ourselves.
We're stuck in limbo. We're stuck in limbo.
Like, have you guys seen Loki? Like, I think we're in the
No.
TVA.
I was thinking more like
yeah.
Superman, the movie where we got caught in those 3 rings spinning around and we're floating through space, stuck in mirrors.
Oh yeah.
For the last mushroom trip that I had, that I felt like I was just stuck in limbo, and I thought
What
I
type
was
of
dead.
mushrooms were those? Psilocybin, or did you go
Yeah.
with? Okay.
Of course.
No.
Yeah.
Well, don't say of course because there's Amanita muscaria as well. If you
Yeah,
wanna
but
go
that's
into
not actually like readily available.
Sure, it is. You get it on eBay. You can just buy them as specimens.
No,
Not
it's
impressed.
psilocybin. It was penis
Just
envy.
saying.
You know, just saying. Yeah, no, I got you.
Just for your collection, mate.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I thought I was dead for quite some time.
Oh, really?
So-
I've never had
Oh,
that
yeah.
happen to me.
No,
No.
no, it was pretty fucking.
I'm a psychedelic adventurer.
Bro,
Dealing
I'm a
with them-
psychonaut. I'm a psychonaut for sure. Cheech, man. Oh, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Dealing
I've
with my
been
own
places.
demons inside. So, fellas, have a great night.
Hey, Tony, good talking to you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Likewise.
Lava man, have a good one. I'm leaving too. I'm
Always,
gonna go to
yeah,
bed.
yeah. We're getting out of here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Chris is
all.
still streaming
Yeah.
in an alternate reality right now, but that's okay. Everybody in
The
chat, have a
Antichrist,
good one.
yeah.
See y'all later.
See y'all later. Yeah.